Well, it's getting warm outside, even hot. Kids are going to be out of school soon. Now it's the time to start planning some fun summer outings.
Yes, Melissa Cole actually found a spot last year in Washington that you might want to add to the top of your list.
Yeah, it's called Hollister House Garden, and it's open for the season, so we wanted you to see it again. Take a look.
We are outside a house that was built in 1770, which is part of the Hollister family homestead.
The property was purchased in 1979 by George Sholkoff, who is the mastermind behind this beautiful, sprawling garden. George designed and created every nook and cranny surrounding this 18th century farmhouse. And though he lives here, the beauty is for all to enjoy.
We have been a public garden since 2005. We started slowly, opening only on Saturday mornings. But now we're open 3 days a week to the public from April until October.
Pamela Moffett is the executive director of Hollister House, and she and I are standing in what's known as the Gray Garden.
It's a beautiful garden at this time of year with the white tulips and the forget-me-nots. I'm standing under the quince trees, and you can see behind me the walled garden with the reflecting pool, which is one of the most popular parts of the garden. This garden is designed in the English way, in a series of rooms and on different levels. So the garden unfolds from one level and one room to the next.
So Pam, tell us where we are right now.
You have come through the yew hedges and you're in the double border. The double border is just a beautiful, beautiful combination of plants here. If you look, you'll see all the different colors, and the colors are done so artfully. The combinations are beautiful here. George says he's an artist that paints pictures with flowers, and I think the double border is a place where that is so evident.
Not only can you spend hours wandering through and admiring the details, but there are programs here all summer long, like barn talks and workshops.
On botanical art and on iPhone photography, all of which have been extremely popular.
So you could actually take really amazing pictures just from your phone?
Yes. I took the class last year on Introduction to Smartphone Basics, and was shocked by the things that my phone actually could do that I had no idea. I point and click, but there's so much more you can do, and all of these classes are geared to garden and landscape photography.
There's a designated time for artists to come out and draw, paint, take photos.
On Wednesday mornings, we're open from 9 until 1 for artists and photographers. They come with their easels and their paints and set up and really have a wonderful time here in the garden in the morning.
And something new this year, evenings in the garden.
We're opening on Thursday evenings from 6 to 8. It's a chance for people to see the garden in a different light. And for the first time ever, we're allowing picnicking on the main lawn during those hours only.
Grab family and friends, a blanket and some food, and make an evening out of it, picnicking with this view.
We welcome children in the garden. We do ask that they stay with their parents at all times. The garden is a magical place for children, but as you can see, there are steps, water features, gravel paths, so children should remain with their parents.
So last year obviously was different for many reasons, and how did you all adjust to the pandemic?
The garden remained open all season, and we had more visitors last year than we've ever had in the history of the garden. People were so grateful for a place where they could come and feel safe and be outside. We saw more children than we've ever seen, families really being able to enjoy the garden. So while it was a very strange year and all of our programming had to be canceled, it was a very good year in so many ways.
Every bench was filled with people reading or just soaking in the sounds and sights, a true respite from a strange time.
We had so many letters and emails from people telling us how grateful they were that we stayed open.
And if you had to say, in your opinion, the very best time to see it?
I get asked that question all the time. Garden clubs call and say, well, when is the best time? And this is a unique garden and a beautiful garden in that it really is lovely from April until the end of September, the beginning of October. And it depends on what you want to see. The daffodils and the tulips are beautiful in the spring. The peonies are amazing when they come in early in June, followed by the incredible daylilies, an extraordinary collection of daylilies and the dahlias. And then the fall garden is just lovely in and of itself.
So there's no bad time to come.
There's no bad time to come, and it depends on what you love. This is a beautiful time, but it's beautiful next month and the month after, too.
So bucolic. Washington, Connecticut is just gorgeous.
Just gorgeous. All right, so that's a wonderful day trip. We love, as we said, finding hidden gems. So for more, you can visit hollisterhousegarden.org, and you can see a whole list of the hours and upcoming events.
It's a suggested donation of just $5, and that's appreciated if you visit the garden, so give them a little support.
There are great restaurants out in Washington, too.
Terrific.
Like beautiful things. And the Washington Depot, the little general store, that's a great spot.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right.